Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So Nonito Donaire defeats Nordine Oubaali by a 4th round knockout and in turn becomes the new WBC bantamweight champion and also in the process makes history. Nonito Donaire in winning this fight becomes the oldest bantamweight champion of all time, so another great accolade to add to his glittering career. Great win by Nonito Donaire, and I have to say, I'm kicking myself now for not picking Donaire in this fight. My official prediction was Oubaali close on points. I wasn't really sure what Donaire had left, but you know, in this fight he showed that he's still a very dangerous fighter in the bantamweight division. I always knew there was a strong possibility of Donaire getting the knockout win due to Oubaali's style, but I just didn't have the confidence to pick him. If I did, it would have been a perfect weekend, you know. I got the Haney Linares fight right. Junkambayev versus Matthias, I got that one right. And even Azinga Fuzile versus Martin J. Ward. If I picked Donaire, I would have had a perfect weekend, so I'm definitely kicking myself. But yeah, the opening round was, you know, relatively circumspect. Oubaali came out prodding and probing with his southpaw jab, and Donaire was kind of maintaining range. He was looking for openings for those big power shots, the right hand and the left hook. First round was, you know, relatively close, but it was the typical opening round. Round two, again, more of a tactical battle, but I felt Donaire won round two, to be honest. Again, there wasn't many punches thrown between both guys, but Donaire landed a couple of good right hands early on and late, whereas Oubaali was more so in a defensive mindset. He was utilising lateral movement, trying not to be an easy target for Donaire. And one thing I noticed very early on in this fight, it seemed like Oubaali was extremely concerned about the power of Nonito Donaire, almost to the point where it kind of affected his game plan. To me, Oubaali looked like a fighter who was fighting with a lot of anxiety. He knew what was coming back or what could potentially come back, and it put the fear of God into him. But round three was a great round for Donaire. He started out by utilising that right hand and he was catching Oubaali to the body with it. Oubaali actually came back with a couple of decent left hands of his own. Oubaali also had a good sequence when he was landing some good body shots on Nonito Donaire. So round three was definitely firing up until Donaire pulled out his trademark left hook, caught Oubaali, dropped him, badly hurt, and you know, at that point in time the writing was on the wall. So yeah, Donaire dropped Oubaali with a left hook, and again towards the end of the round he dropped him again. Once again, Oubaali looking badly hurt. And at this point, you know, you knew he was basically done. He was seriously hurt from both knockdowns, but he managed to beat the count. And he did manage to make it into round four, but round four was where this fight ended. Donaire sensed that Oubaali was still hurt, he wasn't fully recovered, so what all good fighters do, you know, killer instinct kicks in, he becomes the aggressor. Oubaali's against the ropes, Donaire throws a combination culminating in a left uppercut. Once again, Nordine Oubaali hits the deck, drops to the canvas, and this time around Jack Reese, the referee, doesn't even count and he waves it off. And yeah, great stoppage victory for Nonito Donaire, rolling back the years, great win, broken another record, oldest bantamweight champion of all time. This guy's a certified Hall of Famer, a certified legend, and let's be honest, an all-time great in those lower weight classes. Donaire's career has been a joy to follow, a joy to watch, and he's one of those guys we just need to enjoy him while he's around, because he's 38, he's not going to be around forever. You know, he's given us some great fights, he's fought great opponents, win, lose or draw, and he always comes to leave it all on the line. So you can't not respect Nonito Donaire, and he deserves this as much as anybody. He put so much work into the sport. I'm very pleased for him. Despite picking against him, I was rooting for him, so I'm really glad he won this fight. He's the new WBC bantamweight champion, and it will be interesting to see where he goes from here. It really will be. I mean, I'd love to see a rematch with Donaire and Inoue. That first fight was brilliant. Really good fight. Why not have a rematch? It's a unification fight, be a great fight to watch. Or alternatively, you could have Donaire versus the Rigondeaux Casemiro winner. Again, that would make a lot of sense. Unification fight would be great to watch. And yeah, Donaire still goes strong. winning yet another title. This guy's been a champion God knows how many times now. Oldest bantamweight champion of all time. And yeah, his legendary career just continues onwards. So all the credit in the world to Nonito Donaire. Great performance, great finish, great stoppage. Again, I can't speak highly enough of Nonito Donaire, and I'm looking forward to seeing him in the ring again, you know? So yeah, interesting night, great performance by Donaire. Share your thoughts below. Beanie Guy Delboy, peace.